I decided to find out. I'm gonna try it on a white t-shirt, on denim, and to paint with it in watercolor style. I purchased a set of 8 fabric colors, which has 8 plastic jars, 20 milliliters each, including white, black, yellow, red, light green, light blue, pink, and lilac paint colors. As always, I was trying to find out the basic features of this fabric paint, like its opacity, texture, whether it stiffens the fabric, and how well does it stay on after a laundry cycle. On their website, the manufacturer says that these paints are good for use on both light and dark fabrics. Usually, such description is applicable to opaque paints. After opening a jar, you won't feel any strong paint odor, which is a positive point for those who are sensitive to smells. The body of Mont Marte fabric paint looked quite smooth and uniform. I painted this African mask design to have fun and to test how will Mont Marte fabric colors look like if applied straight from the jar, no mixing and no diluting. Will the pigment remain bright after laundry if applied only one paint layer? And how soft will the design feel on a thin cotton t-shirt? For this paint test, I wanted to try out an entire set of 8 colors and to apply them straight from the jar. On a white fabric, this textile paint popped up with colors instantly. It's easy in application and quick to fill in the area due to its smooth paint texture. After the design was completed, I let it rest overnight. Mont Marte fabric paints, just like many other brands, must be heat set to maintain its permanency. I did it using an iron and a protective cotton sheet. The finished painting feels soft and pleasant to wear even on such a thin fabric. Now I'll try a similar test on denim. When choosing textile paint for denim, there are 2 main paint characteristics to consider: paint opacity and whether it stiffens the fabric. So far, Mont Marte paints do not stiffen fabric and are quite opaque, so it's a go. As I didn't get to test the white paint earlier, this project is going to fix it. The first paint layer, as expected, was less pigmented than the second one. However, it took only 3 white paint coats to achieve a pure white color on this denim pocket. If I needed less intensity of white, 2 layers could do as well. You can see that the pigment shows up quite bright on denim as well. After heat fixing by following regular instructions, this painting became waterproof and didn't get damaged during laundry. Another way to use Mont Marte fabric paint is a watercolor method. If you're not new to my channel, you probably watched this tutorial where I've been painting a semi-abstract design by diluting Mont Marte fabric paints. Since we have established that these fabric paints are opaque and well pigmented, I suppose that is the reason why even when diluted, colors remained intact after many washes. This is how this t-shirt looks after really countless washings. Before concluding this review, I'd like to balance it out with a few constructive notes. I'd like to point out that a standard paint set of 8 jars doesn't include your basic primary colors, which means that you won't be able to create an array of complementary shades. In this case, you'll have to opt for a set of 12 or higher. You also might find it difficult to go for larger project ideas using one set of these paints, as the jars are quite small. If, for instance, I wanted to make a large-scale design on a denim jacket, I'd need more than one bottle of white paint and perhaps another bottle or two of a primary color of the design. The amount of paint in a set can't satisfy this requirement, unfortunately, and Mont Marte doesn't sell their fabric paint in separate jars. So keep this in mind. I wrote a very detailed article review with more pros and cons for you to consider on fabricpaintingcoach.com blog. Be sure to take a look there too for a roundup experience. Overall, Mont Marte fabric paints can become a nice choice for your cloth painting ideas. They are widely available, fairly priced, and produce a quality painting on most types of textiles. So that's one more addition to my collection of reliable fabric paints. Thanks for watching, and let me know if this review was of good use to you. Bye!